And some notable injuries for both teams as we take a look at the players unavailable for tonight's game.
And the importance of depth is on display right now. Both teams missing solid contributors. Who can gut it out with playoff survival at stake?
You look at Indiana, they had a great season and are expected to control their destiny in this series.
I'll tell you what, it'd be a shock if they didn't run through this series. With that said, we know anything can happen in the postseason.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. George out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Dyson Daniels. Then there's Butler. And it's Isley in at the 3.
As you know, NP and crew here have been unreal at home this year. A great win percentage. So why? Well, MP told me it's the crowd. They give us so much energy. They're so loyal. We love playing for these fans. Home court is going to be key on playoffs, Ryan.
No question, Allie. Good call. That home advantage is huge for MP and company. Here's the Prodigy. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. The Prodigy's got 6. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Greg.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
Blocked! Driving to the basket. And he lobs it up. Out of bounds. It'll be Washington's ball.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Pass to Daniels. George outside. Shakes him. Pacers with a rebound.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
The Prodigy uses the glass on the layup. The Prodigy's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
And it's Isley with a rebound.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Pass to Daniels. There's a screen. They need this. And no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Washington calls timeout. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Carrington. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. Washington again can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Shots good by Henderson.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Butler passes to George. And foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game. Jerome's checked in for Halliburton.
First team foul. Checking in for the Pacers. Number 9, Ty Jerome.
Outside Butler. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Pass to Carrington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, George. Jerome grabs the miss. Indiana leading by 10. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Prodigy in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with 59 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He just went out there and played his game, absolutely owning the opposition in the process. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Well, there's no doubt. He certainly looked like he was enjoying himself in that last game. He had his offense flowing.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Washington shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Indiana with some changes. Curry, he's checked in for Turner. And it's Marshall in for Baldwin. Sars checked in for Washington. Daniels comes in for Butler. Now here's Williams. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Isley. Let's go with a three. Knocks it down from distance.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
From the arc. Washington with a rebound. Daniels passes to Isley. Curry with a steal. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Jerome. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Carrington, down low. Here's Daniels. The three-pointer off the mark. Indiana on offense. They're on a 17-4 run. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Number 29, one shot.
And that one misses. Here's Carrington. Still no points. Nails the 16-footer.
When the defense gives you room, take it. Don't pass up the shot.
Here's the prodigy. And so it's Indiana ending the quarter up 10. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back after this word. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. All right, let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for Washington, Corey Kispert out there with R.J. Barrett. Then there's Sarr. Then there's Dyson Daniels. And it's Carrington in at the one.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
And there it is for him. The Prodigy's got 5 points now this quarter.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Here's Barrett. Hauled in by Curry.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Here's Carrington for three. Barrett. And he's missed his first two shots of the game. And he's going for the oop here. Alley-oop up top. Hammer it home.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's Washington with the ball. The Pacers making their last shot. Halliburton, the pass to the Prodigy. It goes. He's 10 for 13. So much confidence.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Indiana making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and the Wizards making a change here as well. McBride, he's checked in for Daniels. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Now here's McBride. Pass to Barrett. To halt the run. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
No good on the second free throw.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And here's Halliburton. Out left to the wing. Fires the three. Counted from distance. The Prodigy's got 27 points.
He's been dropping them in from downtown since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since.
And that one is hammered home.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. The teardrop. The shot no good. For Washington, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Barrett's gotten his first points in this one.
For a good offensive player, you've got to take what the defense gives you. RJ does just that, settles into the mid-range.
Here's the three, and the Prodigy gets it to go. The Prodigy's got 30.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Barrett. With some arc, and it's good on the lay-in. Barrett's gotten his second bucket.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Baldwin comes in for Marshall, and it's Henderson in for Halliburton. Here's the Prodigy. This one for three. Williams grabs the board. There's a minute 47 left to play in the second quarter. Butler passes to Daniels. Knocks down the long J.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Pass to the Prodigy. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. The Prodigy's got 33 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
George outside, puts up a three. Indiana with a rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter, riding the wave here.
And that's the risk you run when you leave them in with 2 fouls.
The Wizards have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Daniels. Back to George. They set a pick.
And it appears that he has totally lost his touch here in the second quarter.
Nice open look, but it's no good.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Butler. Still without a bucket. 29 seconds left in the first half. Washington again can't hit.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's the Prodigy. Basket's good. The Prodigy's got 39.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
The ball's knocked loose. George for three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Indiana with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points. Looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Washington Wizards.
They have to lock it down defensively. Giving up great shots is a great way to lose a game.
And if you're disruptive at that end, it creates
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers. Fellas, at this point in the series, what are you seeing from them?
They have been all business, showed up prepared, made the right moves, and gotten it done.
You can see it in their eyes, man. You know they're the better team out there tonight, and they see it. They're letting everyone else know it too.
Yeah, continuing to make a statement here, that's for sure. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then there's Miles Turner, and it's the prodigy in at the three. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Here's Isley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Isley's got 8 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And, yep, it's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
The Wizards shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
Pass to Henderson. Here's the prodigy from downtown. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Now Butler. No points so far. There's the triple. Sinks the tray.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Indiana's gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Here's the prodigy. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. The prodigy's got 44.
Boy, the passing of Tyrese Halliburton. You've got to love to play with this guy.
Williams, a screen on Halliburton. And here's Butler outside. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Baldwin's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Pass to the prodigy. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Indiana shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
Number 29, one shot.
And the free throw, no good. Washington has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's George. Now here's Williams. Pass to Isley. 4-3. And another miss by Washington. Here's the prodigy. Connects from downtown. The Prodigy's got 49 in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Here's Isley. Will it go? Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Wizards have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to George. 1:57 left in the third. They get the rebound. Isley, no good.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Isley. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 4 rebounds in the game. And a two-handed jam!
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, good whistle there.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he makes the first. Some changes for Indiana. Marshall, he's checked in for Turner. Herder comes in for Baldwin. And Jerome subbed in for Henderson. Indiana on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. Here's the Prodigy. Misses the 3. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. The Prodigy's got 56 in the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Inside, here's Sarr. It's hauled in by Herder. Indiana's gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter.
Boy, they wasted no time getting the ball up the court. Great decision to push it and make the sharp pass to the rim. Oh, my. He really needs to be careful now. That was his 5th foul of the night.
This will be his 3rd trip to the free throw line. That's good from Butler. Kispert's checked in for Washington.
Taking 2 shots.
Butler hits them both.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Barrett. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Pacers out in front, just dominating this one. And we'll be back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And thanks for sticking with us as this round one game continues. So on the floor for the Wizards, R.J. Barrett out there with Corey Kispert. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Sarr. And it's Carrington in at the 2 spot. To the left side wing, there's the Prodigy. Hits a three-pointer.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Wizards shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. Outside Barrett. And he converts the layup.
You've got to be able to operate in pick and roll action. R.J. Barrett very comfortable handling the rock.
Pass to Marshall. Sinks that one from the post.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Oh! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, you love that he wants to finish with authority, sending a message to the defense. R.J. Barrett.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Prodigy can't hit.
Looks like they'll cruise to the win. This just ends his night a little early.
Brown, he's checked in for Indiana.
For the Wizards, Carrington, shooting 1.
So Indiana takes this one by a big margin. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in game one.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
This series is a war where you just won a crucial battle.
Thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation. It's 3 days.